Hi, thanks for coming to Vibe with me. I'm here to do a general reading for the sign of Aquarius. Aquarius, today I'm going to be doing my Your Person love reading, where I'll be pulling Oracle as well as Tarot to get general clarification, guidance, and messages in regards to your love and romance life, but more importantly, in regards to your person, partner, love interest, and what they're currently thinking, feeling, and wanting out of this. Please remember to take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. Don't force any of these messages to fit. This is a general reading, so not all of these messages can fit for every Aquarius out there. So just leave behind what's not resonating for you, Aquarius. Also, I will be reading from your person, partner, love interests, point of view, and energy perspective, but energy is fluid and it may resonate more from your point of view and your perspective. So take that how it resonates for your individual situation, Aquarius. Last but not least, Aquarius, if you're new here to my channel, I would love for you to join my community by subscribing to my channel. So if you have not done so already, I'd be so grateful for that support if you'd subscribe to the channel. Let's jump in. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me a message for Aquarius and their person, partner, love interest. Excuse the loud shuffling. Aquarius, their person, partner, love interest. Okay. We got passion, confusion, memories. Passion, confusion, and memories. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me a message for Aquarius, their person, partner, love interest. Codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me a message for Aquarius, their person, partner, love interest. We had several flip over. It looks like a whole pile. Palm tree, stability, security, performance, growth, endurance, flexibility. Sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. Engagement ring, engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. And girl with a snake. Empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable, and boundaries. Okay. Which is this empath, narcissist paradigm, charmed, being used, enable, boundaries, girl, codependency. Angels and ancestors, spirits, please give me a message for Aquarius, person, partner, love interest. Friendship, this friendship is leading to more. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me a message for Aquarius, their person, partner, love interest. Aquarius. I replay our conversations over and over. Interesting. I'm getting two kind of storylines here, Aquarius, so take it how it resonates for your individual situation. I feel like either one, you are in a long-term partnership, engagement, possibly even marriage, and you guys, I feel like this has been a long, I mean, like, we're talking, I'm thinking years. many years, where there's like stability and security, and there's been like growth in this relationship, long-term commitment marriage. But I feel like there's some problems with because I feel like it's been so long, this relationship. There's been some codependency problems that have arisen within the relationship, where one side is feeling used or charmed, or there's an empath narcissist paradigm, like it says here, or there's addiction. So one of you has, gotten into an addiction, and that's causing a problem in the connection relationship. Or if it's not an addiction, I'm feeling strongly it's either an addiction, or one of you is doing way more in the relationship, or taking care of all the all the finances, or one person does all of the cooking, cleaning, housing, taking care of the house, taking care of the yard, taking care of the kids, whatever, there's an imbalance, codependency here on not having boundaries, and enabling the one or the other to get away with not doing as much. And that's if this is like a committed relationship, long-term commitment marriage. Otherwise, I feel like if you're in the other group, I'm feeling there's confusion because there's a friendship that you feel passion, and I feel like something caused it not to take that next step. Something caused... I feel like it was confusion or an inflexibility on one end or the other, from allowing the connection to come together, or there was confusion because you guys were friends and not know, one of you didn't know, were very confused. You both felt the passion, but maybe one of you were very confused on whether to take this to that next step. Or to engage in a romantic partnership or commitment and take the risk of ruining a friendship. So either this is a friendship, possibly going to the next level, but there's confusion in regards to that, or I'm feeling more strongly this is a long-term partnership, committed relationship, even possibly a marriage, but it's been going on many, many years possibly, and there's been a codependency or an addiction or gaslighting, or there's some sort of persuasion, imbalance, deception, possibly sneakiness going on. One's enabling and one's not putting up boundaries. There's an imbalance in, like I said, responsibilities or finances, or there's an addiction that has gotten out of control and it's being enabled. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides. Let's jump into the tarot. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me a message for Aquarius, their person, partner, love interest. Well, Wheel of Fortune. So the wheel is always turning, right? So is it going to turn in your good luck and fortune, or, not? I feel like we'll have to see the surrounding energy, but there's going to be movement. There's going to be a change of events. I feel like hopefully to end this confusion, or take that friendship to the next level, or talk about this addiction, codependency problem and try to resolve it so it no longer affects your guys' romantic relationship. There's a Two of Swords energy here, which is it's time to compromise. It's time to make a decision. It's time to remove the blindfold, get the mental clarity, stop any illusions or fear or hiding or confusion. This is removing stalemate, removing blockages, making a decision, coming to a compromise. So as I clear my throat, opening up communication, clearing your throat chakra and communicating. The Swords is about communication. Communicate your ideas, communicate your beliefs, communicate your truth, your thoughts with fairness, with honesty, but make the decision to communicate, to end the confusion, to end the stalemate. But make a decision, because there's blockages and confusion. This is a Four of Pentacles, which is I feel like this is I feel like this is I'm leaning more towards the storyline of not a friendship turning into more, but a long-term committed relationship, partnership, engaged couple or married couple, but they've built, like I said at the beginning, stability, security. They've gone in, they've grown along many years together. They've put in the work. Four of Pentacles is long-term security. It's financial stability, being, having your, it's also protecting that. So that's could be this codependency, is someone, I feel like someone is leaning more towards making all the finances, I just feel like there's like I said earlier, there's an imbalance somewhere, right, in finances, or someone's taking care of all the responsibilities, or someone's the one primary breadwinner. I feel like this is the person that's either it's about the actual finances. One person is feeling like they're having to make all the finances, or it's also in regards to your material possessions, your home, your yard, your day-to-day responsibilities, the things that keep you stable, secure, and grounded, right? So someone feels an imbalance in this, or that there's one's taking more. There's become a codependency in this area, whether it's finances or responsibilities around the home. So responsibilities around the home, responsibilities around making the finances. There's a influx. There's a codependency that's arisen. I feel like one is enabling it, and they're not putting up their boundaries. Knight of Wands, because there's possibly an empath narcissist paradigm, or there's a charmer. A Knight of Wands is a charmer, very free-spirited, very lusty, very creative. So they could have this, I feel like this person is the one that has like this creative, very passionate, very creative, and maybe they try to focus on like hobbies or crafts or their passions to make them money, to bring them financial stability. But the Knight of Wands is very charismatic and charming. Very adventurous. I'm feeling very, yeah, this could be, the partner with the addiction, because they're adventurous, they're free-spirited, they're passionate, they like to try new things, they don't set their boundaries, and the other partner could have become an enabler in this codependent relationship, or they could be, have an addiction of sorts. It could be an addiction of anything: smoking, drinking, drugs, but it also can be working out. It could be working. It could be their hobbies, this creative passion that they have, that they're always doing, thinking that they could do as a side hustle and make money at. That's going to become someday their financial stability. It's kind of what I'm feeling here, is that there's going to be some big changes, or some movement, or a turn of events needs to take place. A decision needs to be made. A compromise needs to be made. That there needs to be a balancing out in responsibilities, especially in and around home and taking care of children and such, or a balancing out of financial responsibilities, right? Who's making the finances, as well as who's paying the bills and how much of everything. But also a balancing out of possibly an addiction. So drugs, alcohol, smoking, drinking, shopping, gambling, working out, porn, whatever it is. Or they need to stop thinking that this, although it could, but make a final decision, a compromise of whether or not this passion or hobby of theirs, this side hustle, is really going to be a financially stable, be able to bring financial security for the long haul, bring financial stability, and either go for that and do for that, or say, hey, okay, this is just a hobby, and really focus on the real job, the real career. Look at that. So you have the Empress and the King of Pentacles. This is a beautiful couple. This is an engagement. This is a partnership. This is a long-term committed relationship. They've been together for a long time. The King of Pentacles has built security. They're disciplined. They're abundant. They're solid, practical, wise. They're a leader. They're fatherly. They're an investor. This is a beautiful partnership, a soulmate, in it for the long haul, right? Look at this. They built the security, stability, growth, endurance. It's earthly, the palm tree. You guys have built something beautiful here. So and then as well as whether it's you guys are just a long-term committed partnership, an engaged, or an actually married, you guys complete each other. You guys are in this union for eternity, for the long haul. You guys have been together for years and years and years. The passion is there. There's the confusion is due to there becoming a problem with an addiction, like I said, or one's charming the other, and there's become an imbalance somewhere in the relationship, in your guys' lives, a codependent situation possibly, where one is doing all the nurturing, caretaking, child taking. Like I said earlier, there's an imbalance, an influx, or codependency, or an addiction, and there's some confusion around how to get out of this. especially because there's one that is so charming, so charismatic, and gets their way easily. One allows the enabling and doesn't set the boundaries because one, I mean, I feel like this is such a passionate couple, a passionate relationship, a strong, passionate, deep bond connection. Possibly even very, very similar. Who knows? Maybe both of you guys fell to the addiction and now you guys are having a problem getting out of it, right? But I feel like there's just, there needs to be transformation with this butterfly. There needs to be some fertility, some new birth, and creative passions need to be focused in a new direction. So either focusing on releasing this addiction, sitting down and communicating about this imbalance, this codependency, and I think it would be a very supportive communication because you guys understand each other so deeply, and you guys have endured such a long haul together and been so flexible that I feel like some deep conversation about it could possibly be the starting point, but not allowing Mr. Charmer, charismatic over here, to persuade that everything's going to be okay or everything's fine, or I will soon make my passion, my hobby, you know, the financial stability. It will bring in the finances, or the addiction I have is really not an addiction. I can control it. It's just fun sometimes, or whatever it is. With this Empress, the Empress is so abundant. I feel like this couple has just endured a lot together, gone through many transformations together, really has been in it for a long haul. I feel like they've grown together for a long period of time, like I said, many, many, many years, because there's such a beautiful balance. One's so nurturing and fertile, and mothering, and creative, and the others, you know, a perfect balance of fatherly, but more abundant. There's just like so much abundance here, so much earthly energy, so much nurturing, dependability, practical, secure energy. It's like you guys have built such a beautiful, secure. There's just been so much growth between the two of you. It's important to remove any fear, blockages, stalemate, the codependency, the addiction, getting stuck in a cycle, this wheel, getting stuck in an unhealthy cycle. That's what this is. Getting stuck in an unhealthy cycle due to being comfortable. You guys have been together for so long. You guys are just comfortable with each other, and do this day-to-day routine, practical, methodical, but it's time to get unstuck. It's time to remove the blindfold. It's time to make a compromise and make a decision to bring a balance, communicate about these feelings, about the imbalance, about the addiction, and, you know, clean things up, release it, get back on track, end the confusion, end the stalemate, end the blockages, heal and release, get back on track. I feel like this friendship is getting back to friends again, right? Stop getting off, or, you know, stop that wheel of the mundane, of the being bored, of doing the same old, of always giving in or being the enabler. It's like, no. This is what we're doing now. We're stepping up to our true energies that we both are. We're going to stop being on this wheel, and we're going to make good luck. We're a fated, destined couple, so we're going to make good luck here. Karma's going to turn out into our favor. We're going to get out of this low vibrating energy, and we're just going to talk and communicate like adults, and we're going to make stuff happen. Get back on track, bring the passion back, end the confusion. I feel like you guys just hit a bumpy patch in the road, and it's time to make a compromise, time to end that and bring things back in order. And I feel like it's going to start with a deep conversation and communication. Okay. Aquarius, I hope you found some sort of message, clarification, guidance here. Please let me know in the comments how this resonated, if it resonated, how you liked it. I love to read your comments, and I really love to know when I connect with you guys. So please let me know. Please give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. And Aquarius, I'll see you next time.